Do you want to learn how you can join the fight against prostate cancer? How can you help advance research, improve the lives of men and their families, and inspire action? In this video, we have a very special guest from Xero, the End of Prostate Cancer, to walk you through how you can run or walk to help in the fight against prostate cancer. At the end, after our guest appearance, I'm going to review with you some important exercise tips to help with prostate cancer risk reduction, as well as some tips for those that already have prostate cancer in improving prostate cancer outcomes. So make sure you stick around to the end. Hello, it's Dr. Garrett Pullman, board certified urologist and host of the Prostate Health Podcast. If you see value in this video, please give it a thumbs up. I would also invite you to take advantage of becoming a member of the Prostate Health Academy. The Prostate Health Academy is an essential community for individuals wanting to dive in even deeper and learn more about the latest technology and treatments available to them for prostate conditions. In the Academy, you will also have access to myself in our private community forum, along with other like-minded individuals. We're also keeping up with the latest evidence on prostate diet and activity and keeping a roadmap for you to keep you on track. To learn more, just click the link below in our description. We will see you on the inside.
Once again, all runners to the start line. All runners to the start line. Go!
So joining us today is Tracy Cameron. She is with Xero, the End of Prostate Cancer organization, and is Xero's Midwest chapter manager. She is going to tell you just a bit about Xero's Run Walk series that you can find throughout the country and how you can take part in one of these events in joining the fight to end prostate cancer. Tracy, welcome today.
Thank you for having me, Dr. Pullman. I appreciate it.
Well, as a urologist, I'm very thankful to have the Xero organization available for patients and their loved ones. I've been able to bring Xero's resources into our clinic to offer to our patients. Today, I'm excited to chat with you today, focusing on Xero's Run Walk program. Can you share with our audience a bit about the history and purpose of Xero's Run Walk?
Absolutely. So the Xero Run Walk actually started in 2007 with the Chesapeake Urology Practice in Baltimore. They did a walk called Great Strides Against Prostate Cancer and did really well with their first race. In 2008, Xero started their race called Dash for Dad, which happened in DC. And in 2009, they joined their efforts together to raise money against prostate cancer. So over the years, the Run Walk has developed, bringing on 11 races together, then 13 more. And this year in 2002, we're going to have 48 races across the country, hopefully raising close to around $6 million for prostate cancer. So it's a great cause to be a part of.
Well, Trace and I just started working about a year ago as the Prostate Health Podcast, and Kearney Urology Center PC partnered with Xero in hosting the first annual Prostate Cancer Run Walk in Kearney, Nebraska, which is coming up on Saturday, May 21st at 9 a.m. at Yanni Heritage Park. So as the manager for the Midwest chapter, in addition to the upcoming Run Walk in Kearney, what other run walks will be taking place in the Midwest territory?
So out of the 48 races that we're doing across the country, 8 of those are going to be taking place right here in the Midwest. Right after your race, we'll be here in Joliet, my hometown in Illinois, on June 11th. We'll come back to Nebraska and be in Omaha on August 6th. Following there, we'll be in Twin Cities on September 10th, St. Louis on September 17th. Back here in Chicago on September 18th. We'll be in Des Moines on September 24th, and we'll finish the Midwest out in Kansas City on September 25th.
So for our listeners, where can they go to sign up for the race?
If you log on to our website at www.xerocancer.org, right in the right-hand upper corner, you'll see an icon that says Run Walk. If you just click on that, it'll list all of the run walks that are happening throughout the country, and you can click on the city and just register from there.
Can they also register family members or friends for the event as well?
Oh, absolutely. You can sign up a team. You can sign up yourself. You can just make a donation. Any way that you want to go around to helping us, even volunteer. You can do that right from our website.
Are there any awards or recognition for some of the top fundraisers for the race?
Absolutely. So we do top 3 fundraising awards. So you'll get top 3 largest fundraising teams, largest fundraising individuals, as well as the largest teams that have registered. So we've had in excess of some events where some teams show up with 30, 40 people on their team to support their loved one with prostate cancer, or even if it's just a hospital organization or somebody that wants to come out and support us as a large group, they've gone on and done that well. So it's great to see so many people coming out together as a team.
Now, will it cost race participants anything to register for the event?
No, registration for our events is absolutely free. There is a charge if you want to do a race shirt. So our race shirts, there's a $50 fee for the race shirts, and you can do that either by making a self-donation to yourself, or you can ask 5 friends to donate $10, or 10 friends to donate $5 so that you can get your race shirt for the event. So it doesn't have to be a cost to you. You can fundraise for that shirt.
Now, I've had several inquiries from individuals that are not able to participate in person. I understand there's going to be a virtual option. So how does this work?
Absolutely. So when you go on to register for the event, through your reservation process, it'll ask you if you want to participate in person or participate in a virtual aspect. And you can do that one or 2 ways. You can, on your own, the day of the event, just go out and do a run walk to just say, hey, I'm doing this from my home, or, if I'm on vacation and I want to walk on the beach for, do a 5K, you're more than welcome to do that. In addition, in September at some point, we will be doing one big national virtual event. So more information and a date to come out for that. And we'll be doing that through an app on your phone that you can log into. But either way is fine. We'd love to have you regardless if you can be there or not.
So besides being a participant in the run walk, are there any other ways a person can get involved with any of these events?
Absolutely. So Xero does so many programs throughout the year. We have tons of webinars and educational promotions going on. Throughout the month of November, we do what's called our Grow and Give, where people form teams and either grow their mustaches or their beards, or women don't shave. It's our kind of like your No Shave November event. We also do tee-off events in some of our cities where they do golf outings or work with Top Golf and do an event at their local location there. There's also volunteer work throughout the years that we always ask people for. So it's constant year-long things going on with Xero, and we love having as many people as we can to volunteer and participate in.
We have definitely been very fortunate for the Carney Run Walk to have tremendous support from our gracious sponsors, but also from our race participants who have helped raise funds for the event. I think it would be helpful for our audience to know, how will the donations be used?
Sure. So all of our funds go to support all the different programs that we have throughout our country. So we have a few programs one is called Xero Connect, which is our online support group for men who have prostate cancer. It is run off of Facebook, where people can just go on to the Facebook site if they've been newly diagnosed, or if it's a spouse or a caregiver that just have questions, they can ask each other what's going on. We also have a Xero Mentor program, where we partner a prostate cancer patient with somebody who has had prostate cancer and has had a certain type of treatment that they want to talk to somebody more individually who've been through the experience and can connect that way. We do a ton of webinars throughout the year. We also have in-person support groups throughout the country. We have over 200 support groups where men just get together, or caregivers get together and meet in person to discuss their prostate cancer, learn different new treatments, learn nutrition guides and things like that. We also have support groups for our caregivers because they're just as important as the men going through it. And we also have a really strong program called the Xero 360. And the Xero 360 provides financial assistance for men. They can dial into the site and talk to somebody who can help guide them and navigate them through the insurance process. is my procedure going to be covered? Will my meds be covered? How can I get financial assistance? What sites can I go into? And just kind of work through those obstacles that a lot of us experience with the insurance companies, and how we can navigate that and find ways to cover some of those things that they need to be covered, because those drugs, as you know, as a physician, can be so costly for men with prostate cancer. And it's our way of trying to find ways to help them out.
Well, I can definitely say that I'm very excited again to be helping host our first annual run walk in our community in Kearney, Nebraska. Again, the event will be Saturday, May 21st at 9 a.m. at Yanni Heritage Park. To sign up, individuals can just go to www.xerocancer.run/Kearney, and we'll make sure to place in our show notes a link to this as well. Thanks again, Tracy, for taking the time to join us today, really kind of inform everyone about the upcoming Xero Run Walk season.
Well, thank you again for having me.
So are you looking to potentially reduce your risk of prostate cancer? Maybe you already have prostate cancer and want to help optimize your outcomes. We know that regular exercise has many health benefits, including a decreased risk of heart disease, stroke, and various types of cancer. It can also help in lowering blood pressure, lowering blood glucose levels, strengthening muscles and bones, and reducing anxiety. When we look at exercise and its relation to prostate cancer risk, there have been numerous studies which would suggest that regular exercise may be associated with decreased prostate cancer risk. Some studies report as much as a 10 to 30% average risk reduction in prostate cancer. What kind of exercise is good? Well, if tolerated, it is suggested that you should be walking at a brisk pace or just above 3 miles per hour, and you should be doing this for at least 3 or more hours per week. So what if you already have prostate cancer? Well, there is increasing evidence that regular brisk exercise is associated with a reduced risk of lethal prostate cancer. It may also reduce the risk of dying from prostate cancer. In the health professionals follow-up study, men who performed 3 or more hours per week of vigorous activity had a 61% lower risk of dying from prostate cancer compared to men who reported less than 1 hour of activity per week. A second study conducted found that men who walked 3 or more hours per week at a brisk pace, rated at 3 miles per hour or faster after being diagnosed with prostate cancer, had a 57% lower risk of prostate cancer recurrence compared to men who walked fewer than 3 hours per week at a slower pace. It is still investigated as to why exercise has these benefits for prostate cancer. It is thought to help improve energy metabolism, lowering inflammation and oxidative stress, help boost immunity, as well as being beneficial for androgen signaling pathways. Of course, it is also good for the heart and lungs, improving muscle strength and muscle mass, burning fat, lowering fatigue, anxiety, and depression. To learn more about this, as well as other lifestyle factors to be aware of in relation to prostate cancer, sign up for the Prostate Health Academy. We would hate for you to miss out. We will see you on the inside. Oh, and also don't forget to sign up for a Xero Run Walk in your area.